Looking for a stylish and sophisticated Halloween? Style expert Afiya Francisco has some great ideas for that. And we're going to start off with a costume, first of all.
Yeah, you know what, Annette, because there are the people who love Halloween. Like, they are just eagerly decorating, doing all the things, going full tilt, and that is fantastic. Then there are those of us who want to participate, but maybe it's not like our full-blown identity, and, you know, we don't necessarily want to spend a lot, we don't necessarily want to do a lot. So what I suggest is that we look to our own closets for that. So, for example, I have this great caftan-inspired or caftan dress, t-shirt and jeans, and in addition to some great accessories from Party City, I've been able to come up with these great looks that cost very little. It's stepped into Halloween, but I'm using things that I will definitely use again and already owned.
Okay, so the caftan is kind of your character on White Lotus.
That's right. So she's Victoria Ratcliffe. She does need a pair of sunglasses. I have to say she's missing her sunglasses, so don't judge entirely, but you get the idea. She has the caftan, the bob, and then my gal here is kind of like an 80s hip-hop style Run DMC, so I got the chain, the hat, and the sunglasses were all a set from Party City, but using my own t-shirt and jeans. Easy,
and
easy.
Then you're too not buying a costume that you might not ever wear again and that ends up, you know, eventually in landfill. So we don't want that. So
we're not looking to do that.
Things.
That's it. We're just trying to be smart, as always, with our money and our sustainability initiatives.
Okay. What about for things around the house?
So similarly, so I'm going to take that same ethos from fashion. I'm going to bring it into the decor, weave that in as well. So I'm interspersing things that I have around the house, whether that's bottles, and I've just spray painted them.
Oh, I like that.
Right? Real and faux pumpkins. So I love a real pumpkin, and I always lean towards real if I can in flowers and plants. But we know, of course, that the fake ones will last forever. So I got some things, again, from Party City, like the glass and the decor, some of the raffia pumpkins like this one here, interspersed it with some real ones, and made it more of a bougie Halloween, as Emily called it, as opposed to like a spooky, creepy Halloween.
Because these are some pieces that you could actually, like, if that's your decor, if that's your thing, and I know there are people on our crew, this is their thing. You'd have them out all year round.
Totally, and particularly what I like to do is I like to start off with Thanksgiving. So I start off with the pumpkins, with maybe the candle, and then I slowly intersperse the Halloween things, so that really does lengthen the amount of time that I'm using all the things, which is why also I intersperse real with faux, because a pumpkin will only last so long, so we don't want it rotting all around the house. So
that's
we're
not
going
good.
to start bringing in the live, make it a bit more robust. And like I said, Party City has some really cute things that I inexpensively, that just kind of I interspersed as well, that I thought would kind of amp up the vibe, but mostly I've leaned on things that I had around the house.
Right, and then I suggested before the segment started, maybe don't dust or clean. Yeah. So like authentic cobwebs. That's what I'm going for now in my house.
You're like, this is the vibe I'm going for.
And
this is
cat hair everywhere. This is my Halloween look.
Exactly, and that's what we were kind of saying. You know, that is hilarious, but things don't have to be perfect either, right?
No,
that
little
kind
dust
of
and stuff looks good.
And when things start to get aged, you know, they have that weathered look to it, and that's just leaning into the vibe of the season. So although I'm calling it a bougie one, quote unquote, it is also imperfect, right?
Right. Well, and you talked about, like, when you spray paint the bottles, if it's not perfect, that's actually the look that you want.
Exactly. And I have actually had these for a couple years. You can see, like, they've gotten dusty. I've used it as a candle holder at some point, so there's like wax on it. But to me, that just kind of makes it that much more special, because it's been around, it has memories attached to it, sustainability once again, and also leans into that kind of spooky vibe of Halloween. You know, things are just we just have a little witchy vibe happening.
Right. And then, like, do you go all out when you're doing trick or treating, like with the treats and stuff? Do you like do the door and the?
You know what? So I do it, and it's for my family, because we're kind of up on a hill. People tend to avoid our house because it's not worth the effort of the stairs down, I think. So people don't tend to trick or treat at our house, but I do love walking into it. So I do have, like, the front door, have a little skeleton hanging out at this front step waiting for people. But yeah, that's for us more so than the trick or treaters.
You gotta surround yourself with what you want.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Some great ideas then, sustainable and fun.
It's just spooky. And that's it. A little bit, and you can take it as far as you want to go. You know, you want to add a little bit of a bloody nose or something, you can do that as well.
You do that on your own. Okay, we'll get your links, your social media links up on our website.